Prijal, many congratulations to you. बहुत बहुत बधाइयाँ आपके number of
Thank you.
selections for graduate program in chemistry, the PhD program in chemistry in the US.
Thank you so much, sir.
How are you feeling these days?
It's a very, I feel proud of myself because when I told my parents, they are really proud and that I have had my selections,
Yes,
and they are also really eager for me to go on this new journey now.
true.
So it's a very it's been a feel good moment for a few months for me
True, very
since I
true.
started to get my offers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
from the
kind
end
of
of January.
a new journey, and it will be very exciting, I would say.
Yes, sir.
We will have a very good discussion. We're going to have like our mentorship, your efforts, and a motivation for a number of aspirants. Okay, Prajal, so let's start. Introduce yourself. कहाँ से आते हैं? आपका क्या background है? Your high school, 12th, and BSc, MSc, and go ahead with that.
So if I start with my high school, I did my high school here in Siliguri, which is my hometown, from Delhi Public School in Siliguri.
Okay.
I did my high
So
school from Delhi
you were
Public School.
born in Siliguri?
Yes, I was born and brought up here in Siliguri.
Wow. So how is Siliguri?
I would say Siliguri is a mix of cultures.
Acha.
Basically, we have a lot of Nepali community from where I come from. Nepali
Acha.
community. We have Bengali people as well. We have a lot of people from South India, from the western part of India. So it's a mixed culture with a lot of backgrounds. So a lot of different kind of experiences,
And what
as
it
well
is
as
famous for?
Siliguri. And actually, Siliguri is very famous because it is the gateway to the northeast. It is
Acha.
also known as the Siliguri region is also known as the chicken neck of India because
Okay.
it's a very small portion where there is like Nepal border on one side and Bangladesh border on the other side. So it's a military fortified area,
Okay.
and it's the gateway to the northeast as well as Darjeeling, which is like I guess what
अच्छा.
most people associate Siliguri with.
तो तुम्हारा जो
It's very
घर
close
है
to Darjeeling.
is in main Siliguri?
Yes. My house is in the main town.
Very
Darjeeling here is 2 hours from here. Yeah.
2 hours. Good to know. Please continue.
Yeah. So I did my high school in Siliguri from Delhi Public School, where I secured 94 percentage in my PCM plus computer science.
Okay.
After that, I did my bachelor's in chemistry from Amity University, Kolkata.
Okay.
Where I also secured a good CGPA of 9.35 with a first division with distinction. After that, I did my master's from Amity University, Noida in 2019 when I joined.
Why you moved from Bengal to Noida?
Yeah, so the first motivation was just getting a new experience because as somebody who was studying in state, I would say, because Calcutta, not a very different experience from Siliguri. And on top of that, I had heard a lot of good things about the university in Delhi.
Okay.
So I was like, I wanted to go there, experience a new, share my knowledge and do research there basically.
Okay.
So that's why I decided to join Amity University Noida in 2021.
Okay.
But there is a catch to it. The catch was I was only able to do 6 months of classes, I would say 1 to 1.5 semesters, because I happened to be the unfortunate
COVID.
part of the COVID batch.
COVID. True.
Yeah. So because of which, like all my classes were online after that. So it was almost 2.5 semesters of classes online, which I attended back at home.
So 2019 से 2021 मास्टर्स किया, right? I think you are from the same batch of what's the name of your friend?
Soham, yes.
Soham, right?
Soham, yeah. Soham.
Did you meet
Soham as?
So,
yes. We were actually good friends into 2019 because we were from the same group. Practicals भी एक साथ करते थे lab में.
Okay.
Miss Soham as well as Bharti,
अच्छा, Bharti
who is in जी.
अब दोनों
I
लोग
think
यूएस
she
में
is
ही
in
हैं।
Arkansas. Yeah. जी sir, जी.
एक पिट्सबर्ग है,
और ये actually
दूसरी कंसास है।
it's such a funny, जो अब मैं आपको एक बताना चाहता हूँ कि
हाँ
like
बिल्कुल।
I knew कि Soham was in the US, so he told me to check out your YouTube videos, and then while I was like, as soon as I finished his video, तो मैं next किया तो देखता हूँ भारती वहां पे है. So I was like, I was like, ये कब हुआ? So it was a very it was a very funny moment, and then I contacted her, and then
भारती
and
went
things
I
went
think
on.
last year, last year
Yeah,
so went Pittsburgh.
yeah. Yeah, I'm regularly in contact with them.
Very
They
nice.
have been really helpful as
I
well
think now
from this.
your team will be good there. Or now you can live there and then roam around US and have a lot of fun. तो जब तुमने मास्टर्स खत्म किया, मास्टर तो क्या सब प्रोजेक्ट एक्सपीरियंस रहा या थीसिस थी?
So during my masters, I did my research, master's ka thesis research. I did from the University of North Bengal, which is the state university here in Siliguri, State University of West Bengal. So here I did my master's research in inorganic chemistry.
Okay.
And यहीं से ही मेरा जो अभी present research interests है, वो actually यहीं से ही it has started.
अच्छा.
As a proper research background with PhD scholars as well as supervisors who were always there to help me here.
Yes.
So my experience here really helped me in getting the knowledge as well as the interest for continuing with research. और उसके बाद after I completed my masters, I rejoined professor's lab in the university because he was kind enough to like let me join in as a research intern, which usually hota nahi hai because
सही बात.
during the COVID ka time mein, like there was a
वो
lot of financial
इतना
issues.
एक्सपीरियंस नहीं
Yeah,
था.
it was very difficult to secure internships. So I'm really grateful to Professor for giving me a place in his lab to where I continued to work. And yeah, so far it's been a good experience. I have had a co-authored paper already published. I have two submitted.
Yes, yes.
And yeah, I still continue to go there and
Yes, yes. तो
until I
ये बात
start my
बताओ,
process.
तो तुमने कब सोचा start thinking that you want to explore a PhD in the US?
So this actually began in 2023. At the end of 2022, I was actually already doing my own research for PhD programs, and my focus was sort of focused towards Europe. Or वहाँ पे I was exploring a lot of positions where we have to like submit according to the given position. You have to submit your CV and your SOPs according to the position. So I did a lot of research on that. Approached a lot of professors, but it was sort of a lot of misses, let's say. So एक जो 9 to 10 months का period था, I kept doing that until like I sort of accepted that it's a very tedious process. In the European process is very tedious, plus उनका like
उस
fixed रहता
दौरान,
है.
did you know that Soham is in the US?
I knew he was in the US, so I was like, first let me just like continue with my own research, and then I was like, I'll ask him as well. And then towards early 2023, I was like, let's see what my friends are doing. I reconnected with a lot of friends.
Okay.
Because because of COVID, like what happened was like distance बढ़ गया सबके साथ. Maybe if we had like physical classes, then perhaps हम लोग maybe एक ही जगह होते. So we would have a lot more, yeah. So there was a period of re-establishing connections, and then फिर वहाँ से you told me about like he is there and all his process.
Yeah. So I think there was no trust issue. It's being like online mentorship platform. You have your friends done things.
No, there was because because I already had two of my friends there. And they had already explained it to me properly that Dr. Parmar is a professional, and you are going to have a very good time. You can contact him anytime. And I remembered, I think I contacted you towards the end of September.
Okay.
Yeah, which I think is a very weird time because a lot of people think that end of September means अब तो start हो गए अब करके मतलब there's no time because the applications have
Oh,
already
this is
started.
not true.
Yeah, so yeah, which is not true. This is what I want to tell. Like this is not true.
Not true.
There is still time. I still
हाँ,
remember I gave my IELTS in the first week of October.
okay. क्या स्कोर था
Yeah,
और
so
कैसे
it's
तैयारी
like
की थी आइल्स की?
yes. So I got eight bands in IELTS.
Okay.
Uh, and I prepared for my IELTS for 10 days. I think मैंने फॉर्म भरा था एंड ऑफ सितंबर. मैंने आपसे कांटेक्ट किया तो आपने इन अ फ्यू मीटिंग्स आपने बताया कि आप पहले IELTS पे फोकस कीजिए and give your IELTS well in the last week of September. अक्टूबर में आप दे दो. मैं आपको बताया था कि should I give it in the next week, and then you were like no, take your time. There is no need to rush. So
क्योंकि एप्लीकेशन वो
तो
नवंबर दिसंबर जनवरी डिपेंडिंग ऑन द प्रोफाइल इट ऑल गोज ऑन, तो जल्दी करने का
yeah,
कोई
so
फायदा तो है नहीं.
जी, so I just gave a very good preparation for 10 to 12 days. जिसमें भी मेरे दोस्तों ने मुझे हेल्प किया है काफी.
अच्छा अच्छा.
And after that, I got a good score in IELTS, and I remember I reported that score to you in the second week of October.
Okay. Yes. अब ये बताओ प्रजल, सो फार कहाँ से सिलेक्शंस आए हैं?
So far, the first selection I received was on 29th of January from
So you remember
University
the
of
date?
Illinois. Yeah, 29th of January from the University of Illinois in Chicago.
UIC.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
बहुत बहुत
yeah.
बधाई आपको.
And thank you so much, sir. And just 2 days after that, I received another offer from the State University of New York at Buffalo.
Sunny Buffalo is also a wonderful place. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And so far, I have these two offers, and I'm still waiting.
Yes,
I'm
number
still
of,
waiting for others.
yeah, I completely
Yes, sir. A number of
understand.
applications.
Still feel a lot of offers yet to come. तो क्या स्कॉलरशिप है, स्टाइपेंड है, ट्यूशन वेवर है, मेडिकल इंश्योरेंस है? प्लीज टेल अस अबाउट इट.
So the stipend is basically it's almost $30,000 per annum for the first year, which increases every year. So this stipend also includes teaching assistantship that you have to do for 9 months during 2 semesters. So with 9 months of TA and 1 summer semester, the total stipend, it amounts to almost $30,000. On top of that, I also got a full tuition waiver, and there is also medical insurance included with the stipend. And yeah, and similarly with SUNY Buffalo as well, the stipend is quite similar with TA for 9 months.
Nice. बहुत बहुत बधाई, I would say, and that's
Thank
more
you
than
so much, sir.
sufficient to cover all your expenses. Thumb rule है, generally 50% ही खर्च होता है, बाकी you're not extravagant or then you can save the rest of it.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends upon person to person.
Person to
So
person. How you live.
if you want to live by paycheck to paycheck, then obviously you will not be able to save. yeah. So yeah.
Recently, I was asking one of our students, उसको 1 साल हो गया. Then I asked, how much did you save? And she told me around $10,000. I said, well, that's a great amount.
That's a great amount. Yeah, that's a great amount.
Yes.
So it is like very much possible for you to like do your work, stay in a good place, eat, like अपने सारे खर्चे निकालो, plus you can also save. It's very much possible with the stipend that you get.
Oh yes, it is. And generally, जैसे कोई married है, family है, husband, wife and एक kid के रूप में वो salary देते हैं आपको ताकि कोई दिक्कत ना हो. Because graduate program is a long 4 to 5 year program. उसको दिमाग में रख के वो सब सुविधाएं दी जाती हैं. तो यदि बात की जाए केवल 2 ही यूनिवर्सिटी की जो अभी तक आपकी सिलेक्शन है, इन दोनों में से क्या प्रेफरेंस है आपकी?
I think अभी तो I prefer University of Illinois in Chicago.
Why?
Because first of all, the city itself, वहाँ पे like there is a lot of opportunities for networking, lot of opportunities to collaborate with other people. और एक कारण है which is University of Chicago, जो कि एक which is a premier research institute which is right in the city. which is
Okay.
ज़्यादा दूर भी नहीं है actually.
Mm-hmm.
So it is going to help me
True.
make connections. Yeah.
Mm.
Other than that, it's just other factors as well, such as travel easy है, let's say. To Chicago, there's a direct flight.
सही बात है.
Yeah, all that, and then good culture there. A lot of mix of students. There are a lot of foreign students, international students की percentage बहुत ज़्यादा है University of Illinois Chicago में.
Okay.
वहाँ पे बहुत अच्छा established Indian community भी है. और उससे भी ज़्यादा important है वहाँ पे जो research हो रहा है.
तुम्हारा क्या रिसर्च
जो मेरा
इंटरेस्ट
field
है?
है. So my basic research interest is in the field of organometallic ligands and compounds. So basically metal organic framework materials. और इस field में there is a lot of pioneering work which is happening at the University of Illinois Chicago. वहाँ पे जो professors है, there are 3-4 professors who are really doing like the kind of work that I want to associate myself with. I want to join their group. So it's just a very easy choice for me. Like everything is एक जगह पे बैठ रहा है, everything sitting right in place for me by taking UIC as my choice.
Just so you know, total 4 स्टूडेंट के सिलेक्शन हुए हैं हमारी मेंटरशिप से जो UIC हैं. Once we will finalize, I will have a group WhatsApp so you can guys can go ahead and plan things accordingly. अच्छा, इस एडमिशन और ऑफर में कोई इंटरव्यू वगैरह भी था?
जी, so मैं एक इंटरव्यू दिया था from the University of Illinois Chicago, which was just 2 days before I received the offer.
Okay.
So I received a mail from one of the professors that these are the time slots where you have to sit for an interview. Please select a suitable time slot. So वो इंटरव्यू इट्स नॉट बेसिकली लाइक इंटरव्यू नहीं होता, बेसिकली एक इंटरेक्शन होता है. You just want to know कि like who you are and like what's there in your CV, does that reflect in your personality as well or not.
True.
So that is what they want to know. So it was just a basic interaction where they just ask you basic questions about your background, about your research, what are your interests, PhD के बाद क्या करना है, what are your future goals, and it was just a very short 10-minute interview, I would say. It's more like an interaction, 2 professors who asked me questions.
I remember,
and then
I think
2 days
had
after that,
telephonic conversation.
We also had
just go ahead.
I remember like I remember you telling me like you don't have to be nervous. I remember asking you over WhatsApp that क्या prepare करूँ मैं, like what should I do, and you like just be calm, it's not going to be a big deal.
It should not be called interview. It's not an interview in Indian.
It's an interaction.
It's kind of a discussion. They want to know about you, what your background, what's your motivation, what you want to do afterwards, and that is it. So Buffalo में, is there any kind of interview or just? No,
I didn't sit for any interview for the university.
So just you wake up one day and you have.
Wow. I just woke up at night and then I checked my mail. I have this thing जब मैं like I have an alarm for 4 a.m. every morning. And I just alarm बजते I wake up and then I check my mail. कुछ आया नहीं तो फिर मैं फिर सो जाता हूँ वापस.
अच्छा, ये ऐसा क्यों?
Because मतलब मुझे मेरे दोस्तों ने भी बताया और फिर मैंने ये ऑब्जर्व भी किया कि जो ऑफर्स है ना वो 12 से लेके 5 के बीच में आते हैं.
लेकिन 4 बजे की जगने की क्या जरूरत है? वो 5 बजे उठोगे ऑफर तब भी रहेगा ईमेल पे.
मतलब it's just a time I picked up. 4 बजे चल जाता हूँ, 7 बजे वैसे उठता ही हूँ. So that's just I just want to know. I just want to know.
Understand. बहुत बधाइयाँ अभी तक 2 ऑफर्स के लिए. Both of them are incredible. Let's talk about the mentorship. The first we put जब जुड़ते हो, application packet बनाया जाता है, shortlisting, universities, CV, scientific CV. I call it scientific statement of purpose. या LOR हो गया, application filling process हो गया, कुछ और भी essays, diversity और personal statement, sometimes different essays. तो जरा इसके बारे में चर्चा करिए. Our contribution towards the application packet till you receive these offers.
So basically, whenever you apply to a university in the US, the most important thing that is required is an admission packet. So an admission packet includes a few things like a CV, a personal statement. Some may also require a research statement, or कभी combine भी होता है called an SOP, which is a combination of both. You need that. you need your mark sheets. Some also ask for an unofficial transcript. Some universities will ask for an unofficial transcript. You need mark sheets, and I think that are the most important things. और और जब बात आती है like what the mentorship does for you, I think सबसे पहले it is very important to understand the difference between a mentorship program and something called a consultancy.
Yeah, very good point. Go ahead.
That is very important to understand. So a mentorship is not something where you are spoon fed everything, and it should not be that way. You shouldn't be spoon fed everything.
Yes, true.
Because चलो ठीक है, अभी I will do spoon feeding करके मुझे मिल जाएगा, लेकिन मैं जब वहां जाऊंगा तो फिर I'll face a lot of difficulties because
Very good point.
that is not a reflection of who I am.
Yes.
So I think the important thing is to understand the difference between a mentorship and a counseling or a consultancy thing.
True.
So isme you are going to help us, but we are the one who will be pushing ourselves.
Yes.
You will be the support behind us, but we have to be pushing ourselves. जो CV हो गया, जो resume में हो गया, जो LOR में हो गया, you are going to help us with a lot of things, but we have to make sure that we do those things ourselves. Yes. And not like be dependent on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think that is the most important thing, and this is where you develop that confidence when you. जब मैं आपके साथ जब interact किया, आपने जब बताया कि एक important चीज है, एक questionnaire है, which you have to answer very truthfully. Yes. So there are a set of questions which you have to answer very truthfully, because that reflects on your personality, that reflects on who you are. And so you have to take a time, you have to take everything like time देके करना है, उसको अच्छे से answer करना है, because that is what will be reflected in your statements. और उसमें कुछ fake नहीं करना है, like you have to present yourself as who you are, because that is the image that the recruiter is going to get, the university is going to get about you. So in that process you really help with like क्या करना है, write whatever is relevant, ज़्यादा मत लिखो, write what your own experiences are, don't try to like add like extra things. And another important thing is the professional CV. So the CV formatting, CV में क्या होना चाहिए, some things, there's a lot of things that people are looking for. The first look of a CV, the people that look for what I people are looking for.
Scientific CV.
Yeah. Yeah, a scientific CV, yes, a professional scientific CV, yeah. So scientific CV formatting, और इस सब में like there has been a lot of help from your side, as well as जो बीच में questions आते हैं even during the application process, क्योंकि applications में कुछ ऐसे quirky questions रहते हैं which you have to answer. और I remember like each application में मैं आपको बार contact कर रहा था कि सर ये question आया है, इसमें क्या करूं, ये question आया, इसमें क्या करूं. Yeah, so you have to make sure that तुम सब अच्छे से answer करो, और that is where you help कि like ये करो, वो करो, ऐसे करो. So to just summarize, you have to do things yourself. This is very important to understand, but you will always be there to help. Yes. And you will always show the direction, and that is where your expertise comes into play.
I agree with that. Yes, that's the difference. I just don't like the word consulting kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mentors. It's important to understand. We're gonna mentor you the one things like which is best suitable, which is good for you. Like shortlisting universities, I believe is one of the top criteria to get selection.
Yeah.
यदि उसने आपने थोड़ा भी गलत किया उसमें, so I think you may end up having maybe unfortunately nothing. Shortlisting universities remains the topmost criteria in a way. I agree with that. It has to be inclusive, right? I remember Sanjana got Yale. It has to be inclusive. Otherwise, it is not possible. Yes. Thank you. Elaborating on these things is very important. It is a mentorship efforts.
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. So excellent. तो जब पहला ऑफर आया UIC, क्या फीलिंग्स थी?
जी, तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लाइक मैं जब लाइक आई टोल्ड यू, जो मैं सुबह मेरा जो रिचुअल रहता है सुबह 4 बजे उठ के मेरा मेल चेक करने का.
अच्छा, उस दिन 4 बजे था?
जी 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 जी, मैं सुबह 4 बजे लाइक आई आई चेक, तो वो मेल आया था अराउंड आई गेस 3 इन द मॉर्निंग को आया था, तो मैं सुबह 4 बजे के बस चेक किया था। तो मैं देखा कि लाइक वो है, लाइक देयर इज एन ऑफर, एक लेटर आया है, थैंक यू फॉर योर एप्लीकेशन एंड वी वुड लाइक टू लेट यू नो लाइक यू हैव बीन सिलेक्टेड, कांग्रेचुलेशंस। और तो पहले तो मुझे अनबिलीवेबल लगा, सपना जैसा लगा पहले तो, फिर मैं जस्ट उठा एंड आई जस्ट चेक माय मेल। so it was like okay. It was like surprising, मुझे लगा like am I still in a dream, am I still sleeping? तो फिर मैं then I just checked the mail, I downloaded the mail। फिर मैं सुबह उठ के जब मैं मेरे पेरेंट्स को बताया तब जाके वो रियलाइजेशन हिट हुआ।
अच्छा,
तो जब
4 बजे नहीं बताया?
नहीं नहीं, मैं 4 बजे नहीं, मम्मी पापा तो सो रहे होते
तो
नीचे, तो मैं
मैं
उनको
तो
बताया
जाके
नहीं।
जगा देता सबको, उठ जाओ।
मैं वही क्या, मैं जैसे उठा फर्स्ट थिंग इन द मॉर्निंग 6:30 को, लाइक
लेकिन
वी वेक
तुमको
अप।
नींद तो तुमको
सो
आई नहीं होगी?
नहीं सर, नहीं
हाँ?
सर, नहीं। मैं ऐसे बैठा रहा, मैं कब होगा, टाइम कब होगा, सुबह कब हो जाएगा। आई वेंट डाउनस्टेयर्स टू माय पेरेंट्स एंड देन आई टोल्ड देम, और तब मुझे रियलाइजेशन हिट हुआ कि लाइक yeah, I actually received a very good offer, and yeah, like all this effort has like really led to this moment।
ये अमेजिंग फीलिंग है। आई आई इनकरेज स्टूडेंट्स को लिख लेना चाहिए डायरी में, उसका प्रिंट आउट लगा के रख लो, बिकॉज ये टाइम विल गो अवे प्रोबब्ली, बट इमोशंस, वो यादें
Yeah,
हमेशा
it's
इंटैक्ट रहती हैं, है कि नहीं? वो
yeah,
एक
yeah,
नई
the
सीढ़ी
moment।
है जिसको आप ऊपर ऊपर चढ़ रहे हैं। आई वुड से दैट। यस,
जी सर, जी
बहुत बहुत
जी
अच्छा
सर।
लगा। लेट्स टॉक अबाउट एक्सपेंस। बहुत लोग पूछते हैं, सर एक्सपेंस जुड़ने से लेके अभी तक आपके जो ऑफर्स आए, क्या एक्सपेंस रहा होगा आपका?
So, if I add everything up with the mentorship, with my applications, as well as the IELTS fee, so far it's been around 2 lakhs, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been around 2 lakhs. Yeah, and I received 2 offers, and अब इसके बाद जो visa process है, so yeah,
वीजा विल टेक 40-50, फ्लाइट बुकिंग
yeah,
अगले
yeah.
महीने के लेके जाना है, 2 लाख और
So I think,
अपने
yeah,
हाउस
so comfortably it will be like, I think 4 to 5 lakhs में
उसकी,
आराम से हो जाएगा।
बाकी आपके
या
ऊपर है कितना ज्यादा कर रहे
या या
हैं।
या सो ये भी है कि लाइक अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर अफ्रेड कि लाइक यार बहुत लगता है, लाइक 50 lakhs to crores लग जाते हैं। सो जस्ट टू लेट पीपल नो कि ऐसा कुछ बात है नहीं।
बिल्कुल।
तो या it's gonna take like max to 4 to 5 lakhs for the whole
True.
whole thing with the visa and वहां तक पहुंचने का।
बहुत लोगों के माता पिता कॉल करके पूछते हैं, कैसे संभव है 2 लाख में? दिस इज नॉट पॉसिबल। उनको तो दिमाग में वही सेटअप है कि 40-50-60 लाख ही लगता है, विच इज नॉट ट्रू। पीएचडी प्रोग्राम इज फुल्ली फंडेड प्रोग्राम। तो और जैसे अभी हम लोग बाकी भी देखेंगे आपके आउटकम क्या है, फिर एक यूनिवर्सिटी में सेलेक्ट किया जाएगा, आपके I-20 विल फॉलो अप, राइट, एंड देन वीजा प्रोसेसिंग वी गोना हेल्प यू थ्रू एंड probably end up good team। आप बढ़िया से जाएंगे और अपना यूएस में नई जर्नी जो आप करना चाहते थे वो शुरू करेंगे। क्या मैसेज देना चाहेंगे आप, कमिंग फ्रॉम एमटी बैकग्राउंड? बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट हैं जो कि छोटी जगह से आते हैं, उनका ड्रीम ही रह जाता है। आप और आपके थ्रू मुझे लगता है इस इंफॉर्मेशन के थ्रू बहुत लोग इंस्पायर भी करेंगे अपने आप को कि वेल कैन आई डू, पीपल हैज डन इट। तो क्या आपका मैसेज है टू एस्पिरेंट्स?
सो आई थिंक द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग यही है कि अपने एबिलिटी पे भरोसा रखो। बिलीव इन योर एबिलिटी दैट यू कैन डू इट। इट डजेंट मैटर कि आप छोटी जगह से हो या आपने लेट्स से Tier 1 कॉलेज से आपने अपनी ग्रेजुएशन या फिर मास्टर्स नहीं किए, दैट डजेंट मैटर। आप यू हैव टू हैव अ गोल कि मुझे करना है, एंड यू हैव टू गेट ओवर द थिंग कि यार इतना कंपटीशन है, देयर आर पीपल हु आर फ्रॉम लाइक प्रिविलेज बैकग्राउंड्स, और लेट्स से उनके पास ज्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटीज है जो
ट्रू।
अदर देन मी। हाँ हाँ। सो यू हैव टू उन सबको वो चीजों को भूल जाओ, आप खुद पे फोकस करो, और आप अपनी रिसर्च, आप अपनी बैकग्राउंड और आपके सीवी को बढ़ाने में आप उस पर लग जाओ सबसे पहले तो।
यस, यस।
एंड नेक्स्ट इज like if you are like really interested in pursuing a PhD, then आप पहले अपना खुद का research करो. You do a little research yourself, and then I would say contact Dr. Parmar,
Thank
because
you.
he is because he's really going to explain to you कि like he's going to like clear a lot of confusions जो खुद clear नहीं होते unless you talk to somebody who is a professional, unless you talk to somebody who is in the field. So it is very important to have all your doubts cleared कि like it's going to be very expensive, नहीं तो मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा, नहीं तो फिर होगा भी नहीं मेरा selection. So वो है. Plus another important thing is to be realistic. आपको realistic होना भी बहुत जरूरी है.
जरूरी है.
हाँ. So keep your expectations रखो, खुद से रखो, और just to work on your research, just work on what you're doing, and just pray. I say like the best thing is to pray. You do what you're doing, pray, and hopefully like great things will happen to you.
Yes.
I am an example of that. So that is what I would say. यही मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ.
Thank you. And you can say a few things about probably more emphatic about the trust issue, like online platform.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So I understand कि like a lot of trust issues होते हैं concerning mentorship. But you can be rest assured that like आप एक बार when you contact Dr. Parmar, he will make sure that over a course of a few sessions with you, कुछ calls, some meetings के through, he's going to clear your every doubt that you have. Not just that, not just during the process of applying, उसके बाद भी आपके जो doubts रहते हैं, वो सारे वो एनी टाइम आपके लिए अवेलेबल रहते हैं. He will always be there to help you. Yes. Even up till the visa thing, even up till the visa process, उन्होंने मुझे बताया है जैसे कि like you'll be helping me for the visa interviews. Yeah. So for me it's been like this is everything that I was looking for. मतलब मुझे like सारे doubts भी clear हो गए मेरे, और मुझे जो offers मिले उससे like I feel like I'm out of this world right now. And yeah, it's a very feel good moment for me. So yeah, मेरा message यही है कि trust yourself, trust the people you are with, and good things will happen to you if you can pray and just work on yourself.
बहुत अच्छा बोला तुमने. Yeah. Right. And thank you so much. And again, बहुत बहुत बधाइयाँ. And I think we will conclude. I think number of offers you will receive, and we'll see which is best suited and move towards I-20 and visa processing. ठीक है? Take care and thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Bye.